Or good afternoon or good evening. I don't know when you're watching this video. So I want to make a quick video on how to upload images to Firebase Cloud. So this is a problem that I personally came across, and one of the reasons that this took me a while to figure out, actually like 2-3 days, is because a lot of the videos that I was watching, those who were uploading images through React Native, was using Expo. Now I personally don't like Expo just because of the stuff. Maybe I can go over that, cons and pros of Expo and why you should use it and why you should not. But I don't personally use Expo, and all the videos on YouTube were using Expo. So if you are someone who's not using Expo, and is having issues on how to upload images to Firebase storage, that's what I'll be teaching you. That's a problem that took me like a couple days, and I don't want you guys like trying to figure out the same problem that already has been solved. So if you're finding this video, then you're quite lucky. So first of all, what I've done, so I created a Firebase project and I created a React Native app. I didn't do these in the recording because these took like 15 minutes to do, and so I didn't want to like make you guys wait. So, but essentially what I did is I installed two libraries. I installed Firebase. So all you're gonna do is you want to do just do npm I Firebase. I already installed it, and then download this library called React Native Image Picker. Okay, but after you download React Native Image Picker, okay, make sure you download CocoaPods in iOS. So those who ask how do I install CocoaPods, easy. After you download the React Native Image Picker library, all you're going to do is just go ahead and do cd iOS and do pod install. Okay, and that will install the CocoaPods. Because if you don't install the CocoaPods and you try to use the library, it's gonna say React Native Image Picker was not found in the UI library or something. So make sure you do this, otherwise it won't work. Okay, so after everything is set up, and also make sure you change the rules in your storage to true, otherwise it won't allow you to write or read data. So after you have everything, go ahead and create a file, and I like to name this file, this is what I usually name it, called Firebase config.js. Okay, so or you can name it config.js or firebase.js, it's really up to you. So what we're going to do is we're going to import a couple of things here. We're going to import let me see, from Firebase. By the way guys, my typing is a little bad because I switched over to a new keyboard, and that's a little bit more different keyboard than what I use. So if I mess up some things, don't judge me, please. I'm trying to get used to this new keyboard. Okay, so we're gonna import initialize app from Firebase app. So initialize app, and so also we're going to import. Let me see. Import. So we're going to import. Okay. Okay. So we're going to import get storage from Firebase. Oops, I usually mess up the slash. So storage. Just want to make sure that this exists. So get storage. Okay. And I like to do this import ref as storage ref, and that's from storage. Okay. So let me see. Storage ref. Okay. Okay, so so you only need two things right now. You only need get storage and storage ref. And so then you want to go back to your Firebase app and create a web app. So all you're going to do is, if you don't have a web app set up, just go back to your project overview, click on web, and just name your app whatever I want. I'll name my tutorial. So it's creating right now, and it's going to give you a Firebase config. So just go ahead and copy this and go ahead and paste it over here. And let's do format document. We're going to do export const storage equals get storage app. So we're currently exporting this storage because we're gonna use it in app.js. You could use it. You could do this in the app.js, but it's so much easier to do here rather than recalling this on every file. You just do it and call it from here. So you could do it, but I personally prefer it this way. So then we're going to export some other libraries, and one of the things I'll be exporting is storage ref. Okay, so oh, also I forgot to do this. Yes, I'm supposed to also initialize our app. So const app equals initialize. I forgot this one. We're gonna pass in Firebase config. Okay, and if you're wondering the auto completion like this, it's called Firebase. No, it's called GitHub Copilot. So if you're wondering that, just letting you guys know on that. Yeah, so we're already exporting. Okay, so we're good here. So then what you're gonna do is you could either create another separate file, but just because it's a tutorial, I'll just go with app.js. I'm gonna clean up here a little. It's quite messy, so because I don't need these, so just get rid of this whole thing. Okay, just delete these whole sections. Let's rewrite this real quick. Const app equals app. Okay, and we'll have to import a couple things from here. So we'll do from React Native, and we'll import our safe area view. We'll import. Let's import touchable opacity, and I'll import a text that says text. What else do we need? Safe area, touchable. So yeah, that's all we need pretty much. And so we're going to import a couple of things from our Firebase config file. So we're going to import storage ref from Firebase config. There we go. Let's see, what else do we need to import? I believe that's all that we need currently from what I see. We also need to import our the image picker library. So that is called launch image library. Yeah, so that's gonna be all. Yeah, and let's return something here. Okay, so let's return safe area view. Let's return a touchable opacity. Let's put text inside of this, and let's call this image picker. Okay, and that'll appear right here with okay, where's touchable opacity network? Okay, there we go. So with touchable opacity, right? So then what we're going to do is I'm going to create a function which is going to be called const handle upload. As you can see, const handle upload equals the arrow function, right? And so then we're going to use our library here in order to get this. So what we're going to do is we're going to, well, this is supposed to be an async function, so here's what I'll do. I'll create another function, const image picker. I'll do them separately just because it'll be so much clean that way. So we're going to const result equals await launch image library. Alright, we'll close this. Oops, hold on. There we go. And so then inside of this, we're going to pass a couple of things. So for example, what type of media it's going to take. And in this case, it has a couple type of media that's going to take. You could either take a video or photo or mixed. In this tutorial, I'll be going with photo. I haven't tried for video, but you can try that later on your own. And let me know the results. And there's something called quality. And so what this is so quality is a number from 0 to 1. 1 is the highest, 0 is the lowest. If you want to, like, if you want your users' images to be in a less quality, go with 0, otherwise go with 1. I usually put 1, so really not a big deal for me. So this is also a promise, so that we can put that then, we can get a result on this. And what the result returns is we could check if the user canceled the image picker or not. So we could do okay, so let's do it this way. Okay, let's do res.did cancel, meaning it did not cancel. Then let's get the URI of the image. So we could do okay, I'm the use state here. So let's do, because I need use state just so that I could get the, what is it called? The image picker result. So const image set image. So it's gonna be null, right? By default, I set it to null. And so if it is not empty, like if they did not cancel, then we can get set image rest.assets 0 and that URI. So we got the URI, so we're good with that. Okay. Yeah. So let's even console.log this. Console.log. Yeah, let's console.log and see what we get. This won't work because I haven't called it untouchable opacity on. So on press we could pass in. Let me see real quick. I'm just curious on how I was thinking something. Okay, so let me call. Okay. Alright, so here's what I'll do. Yeah, I'll go with that. Okay, never mind. I was thinking something, so but don't worry about it. Okay, so image picker. And so I click on this. It says unhandled. Cannot read, it's null. Okay, let me see. Let me add that catch and see what we get. Error console.log error. And see what we get. I'm not sure if I did something wrong, but I believe I didn't. So let me refresh this and see what we get. Cannot read property launch image library. Is it because I spelled it? Launch image library? Is it because I spelled it wrong or? Because it should work. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, so we did pass a wait. I'm thinking if I'd done something wrong, but I don't seem that I did. Cannot read the property of launch image library. That's weird. Okay, so sometimes I have to restart the app. So there are times where I have to restart and it goes away. So it's probably maybe one of those times. So npm run. So let me try to have the app rerun. Because sometimes or most of the time that fixes most of the issues. So let me see. Because okay, so we call the image picker here. Async const result. Okay, well, to be honest, everything seems fine to me. I don't see anything special, or something that may cause a problem. So, alright, we'll see what we come across. Okay. Hopefully this building doesn't take too long. But I don't see anything. So I put the sing, I put the await. I mean, because I thought I misspelled something, but like it literally has launch image library here. So, you know, like what are the chances now? So we have the result. We called the image picker, and we did a sync. Let me see real quick. Okay, let me give this another try. Oh, there we go. Okay, so what probably happened is, so if you're having the same issue, try to restart the app, because sometimes it needs to recompile in order to get the CocoaPods in the place. So, okay, so we're back in the business. All right. So then you can go ahead and pick any image, then it'll give you the file. So that's what we want. All right. So that's the first step. That's completed. So now we know that, hey, if the image is not empty, then let's go ahead and call handle upload function, right? And this will also async. So we can also call handle upload, right? So then we're gonna write our code inside of handle upload. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this real quick. We're going to do const response, and this is a code that I found online. That took me like I said, a couple days. So await fetch image. Okay. Well, yeah, image. And image is our set state. So then we're going to convert it into something called blob equals await response dot blob. And so then we're going to give a reference to this. Const ref. I'll just give this. Well, I'll call this reference equals let's see, storage ref, which we have imported from our Firebase storage Firebase config file. And so we're going to give this a. Let me see. Okay, so then, okay, we have to call storage. Okay. Oops, sorry. I don't even know what that happened. Okay, so we go ahead and call our storage ref, then we pass in storage. Okay, and so then we'll go ahead and pass in something, but we'll just pass images slash image. I'll call this random image. Okay, and so now this is where we do a couple of things. So there's something that we're going to import from Firebase storage. So from Firebase storage, and so this is called upload bytes. Oops, upload bytes, and also get download URL. Right, so two things. And we're going to use get upload to upload images, and if you go to Firebase docs, you'll see that they're also using upload bytes. So we're going to use upload bytes. Okay, and we're going to pass in two things. We're going to pass on our reference where the image will be at, and also our blob. And this will be a promise, so then we can do a return that will give us a snapshot. So we can take the snapshot. And now, here's a part. Okay, well, okay. Let's see if it uploads the image, okay? So then I'll show you guys how you can get the download URL as well, okay? So I'll go to continue the old console, I'll click on storage. So no images yet, so then I click on image picker. I click on, let's go with this, okay? Let me refresh. Okay, let's see. Oh, right there, images, random image, boom, right there, right here. The image. So that's the way you can upload it. Now you might ask, okay, that's great, but how do I get the download URL? Because that's something that I will need. Exactly. So I also have a solution for that. So import get download URL from Firebase storage. Instead of the upload bytes, you're going to pass in get download URL, and inside of that you're going to pass in our snapshot.ref. Then download, then download URL is what we're going to get, or will return us. And you can just go ahead and do console.log download URL. Okay. Okay, so I want to talk about this real quick. Let me go ahead and delete this because, well, storage. Okay, delete. Okay, so one of the big things that I messed up here was the blob section. I was able to upload the image successfully without a problem, but then it would upload the image, but when I click on it, it won't show me the preview, and apparently I had to convert it to something called blob. So that was my mistake, but other than that, everything else like upload bytes, get download URL is literally on Firebase docs. So, you know, if you're having the same mistake or doing the same mistake, that's the one way that I managed to fix it. So, was converting into blob. And, you know, if you don't know what blob is, so let's look at what is blob. So it's called binary large object. So a binary, okay, yeah. So it's probably like converting to a binary data stored as a single entity. Okay. And let me show you the final results. So image picker, let's pick a different image like this one. And so right here, file available at this URL. So I'll copy this URL. And you might want to put a loader just because to let them know that the file is uploading. If I go to this link, there you go. If I go to Firebase, it will be right here. So, that's all, to be honest. You know, hopefully that you guys like it. You know, if you have any questions, just let me know. So let's like try it again. And so, okay. Wow, okay. It's frozen. Okay, there we go. So I'll go ahead and delete this image that's on here. No, not open it. Let's see, delete it. Image picker, let's go with this one. Okay, I didn't handle any promise, like I didn't do any catches, so make sure you do that, but just for an example, I didn't. What's the issue? Oh, it said network request failed. Okay, so there was a problem with the network, okay, because it said network request failed. Let me give it a try. Let me restart it. Because I don't know what... There's a problem with the network. It's weird. Okay, that one. Huh. That's weird. I never had this one before. Okay, let me delete the app. So, and you guys make sure you just show any errors in case something happens. So like I said, for example, there was a network error. But you know, you should show that to the user so that they know. I'll have this. Usually this doesn't have a problem, like an issue like this, but you know, when you don't properly show errors or handle like catches, then these type of things do occur or happen. So let's give it another try. Huh, that's so weird. Network request failed. I never had this. I'm having it right now. Does it at least know? That is very weird. Okay. Let me see what the cause of this could be, because personally, I'm not sure what caused this. Okay, so it's just the problem that, okay. Okay, so you guys, okay. This is a mistake also that it looks like that iOS doesn't allow HTTP requests by default, so we have to ask for that. So if you go to your iOS folder and go inside of info.plist, and hold on, let me see something real quick. So there's two of them. I believe this is the one you put it in, and so all you do is just put this in from what I see. Yeah, so format document. Okay, there's no format. That's fine. If it doesn't format it, that's fine. It'll still work. Let me give it another go. So that's one thing. In Android, you have to open up something called Android manifest.xml, and you have to write permission, internet permission. So let's see. Hopefully it works, because it did work before, and the second time I tested it out, it didn't. So we'll see why. Hopefully we'll be able to fix that. What? That's weird. Let me try to delete the app because I did literally. I did put all the, what was it called, necessary information, but, well, oh wait, hold on though. Huh, okay, now I see it. It doesn't need this, I believe, right? Doesn't need another one of these? Okay, let me give it another try. I don't know. It's weird because I never had this issue when I was developing my own app. So, we'll see how it goes. I want to solve this so that you guys... oh, you gotta be serious. Is it because of this file? Because are we supposed to have multiple disks? I don't know. Maybe? That's weird. I never had this issue until now. Okay. Well, long story short, you guys thought it worked in the first, and for some reason now it doesn't want to work. For reasons or things that I have no idea. If you do figure out, let me know. Because, like I said, I never had this issue before. And so, this is literally the first time I'm having this error. I never had this. Well, let me see. Maybe, I don't know. Let me handle these errors. Well, I don't think they're going to make a difference. Because the error looks like is in here somewhere. So, let's see. Alright, let me give it a one more go, then I'll probably see. Well, is it... I was thinking, is it like something that has to do with the rules? But I don't think it has something to do with them. Let me give it another go, like this one. Okay. Oh well. That was quite unfortunate. I was not hoping for this to happen. But unfortunately it did. So, well, actually, let me see if I could... Okay, yeah, this does not... Yeah, this... Okay, well... Okay, this does take a promise. Let me see what it will return. Because I do want to really get to the bottom of this. Okay, well... Alright. Let me see something real quick. Oh wow, okay. So somehow now it worked. Okay? So like I said, guys, so somehow after I commented this and uncommented it, it worked for the reasons that I have no idea on how it worked. Like I said, this is the first time I'm having this. So make sure you kind of try to get deep into this on why that is happening. Personally, I've done this like multiple times and I never had this. This is like the first time I'm having this issue. And so let me go ahead and give it another one last run. Because, like I said, this is the first time and it's really annoying. Okay, so image picker. Okay, so, and but here, if I comment this, okay, and refresh, and I uncommented, and I close this, make sure there's nothing on here. Okay, image picker, let's go with this. Okay, so like I said, it works. It doesn't, it's a little mixture of something, but you guys did saw earlier, like on the video, that it did work on the first. So my main point being here, it works. I just couldn't maybe figure out what the issue that was causing this here. But if you do figure out, let me know, because in case I came across in something like in my personal app development, I'd love to have a quick fix on this. So let me know if you guys have any more questions in the comment section, and I'll try to get to them. Hopefully, so we're really close to 100 subscribers. I'm hoping, if we can get to like 2,000-3,000, I'm planning to do like these type of videos or like coding videos live where we do it together and you tell me something and all that. So I would love to do these with you guys. So hopefully when we get to a bigger like community, as I would say, I'm hoping to do these. So like I said, if you have any questions, drop them into the comment section. I'll try to answer them. And I'll see you guys later.